case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
A controversial real estate disagreement took center stage at the Washington Supreme Court in 1996 in a case named Roscoe-Gill v. Newman. The core of the dispute rested upon whether a seller can avoid a contractual clause of liquidated damages in a real estate deal in the event of a breach by the buyer. The dispute arose when a buyer failed to close the sale of a ranch on the agreed-upon dates. The seller, feeling stuck, terminated the escrow and sold the property to a new purchaser altogether. A trial court decided in favor of the buyer, limiting the seller's damages to the $5,000 earnest money deposit stated in the contract. The seller, dissatisfied with the lower court's decision, appealed to the Supreme Court, arguing that the liquidated damage sum was unjustly low, essentially a penalty, and therefore unenforceable. The seller presented arguments questioning the sincerity of the buyer's commitment and invoked the doctrine of equitable estoppel. The Supreme Court, however, upheld the lower court's ruling. They asserted that the seller could not evade the liquidated damage provision, barring extraordinary circumstances such as buyer's fraud, a claim which the seller failed to substantiate. The court dismissed the seller's plea of equitable estoppel, deeming it unsupported due to a lack of evidence of any fraudulent misrepresentation by the buyer or detrimental reliance by the plaintiff. The final verdict reaffirmed the principle that liquidated damages clauses had no element of punishment and only served to limit recovery of a party incurring a loss resulting from another party's breach. The court suggested the seller should have negotiated a larger earnest money deposit or removal of the liquidated damages clause. The court consequently denied the seller's appeal.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of climb.